Hi. Actually, let me start that over. Wait, no, I can't start over. So let me just go ahead and adjust my camera. But I swear to God, I didn't know that it was going to start. It wasn't supposed to start. I might take this back here. I don't want that to burn my flowers. I know how much that heat can be. That's about right. Let me see, am I satisfied with that? I just really, you see what it is? My camera's a little crooked. I think that's what it is. Okay, yeah. That's much better. Okay. Like I was saying, I just really want everything to be perfect. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take my shot of espresso. Espresso, no alcohol, it's espresso. Just because I just woke up from a nap and I'm kind of, still in the process of waking up. But I really wanted to do this live. I was thinking about canceling it, but I really want to do it. It's good I keep my promises. When I say I'm going to do something, I should do it. I don't know, maybe my camera is too far close. Let me see, is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. So yeah, let me take my espresso. It's black. It's strong. So the topic of today is a well asked, reserved topic. A topic I've actually been avoiding talking about for a while. Guys, I have a fruit bowl, if you was wondering. A topic that is well related to my lifestyle and highly recommended video. So a lot of people want to know how it is I went from 200 pounds to 130s. So I am going to talk about weight loss today. I think a lot of women in their early 20s are suffering specifically from my generation, because we have more access to money. We abuse it, and that's where a lot of women's weight problems is coming from. I believe this is opinionated. I believe back in the day when money was a bit harder, people looked more in shape because, a bottle of rum might have lasted maybe 2 weeks. My generation drinking a bottle of Hennessy a day, and they don't understand the importance of nutrients, and also they are not, the way that they're eating is not adding up to their calorie outtake. So, I wrote some things down so I don't get too much far off topic. I know a lot of girls be like, I want to go in the gym. I want to go to the gym to lose weight so I can get a flat stomach. But I'm just gonna let you know that's why a lot of girls, women, have a lot of trouble losing weight, because it doesn't work like that. If you go in there thinking that I'm just gonna lose this weight and go back out and go back to my regular life, you will never be able to actually keep the weight off or lose the weight. Um, Losing the weight comes with a lifestyle, especially if your shape, especially if your body type is not naturally slim. So unless you have the naturally slim body type, and that maybe you had a child and your stomach is just bulging, okay, they're really the only people that really just need to go to the gym for a flat stomach. But everybody else, like if you have the mesomorphic, I think the other one's the endomorphic, so the big bone body type, and the fit body type like I have, the one where depending on what I eat is depending on what I will look like. And then you have the people who are endomorphic. No matter what they eat, they're always gonna be big, no matter what they do. And so once you also accept your body type, you'll also have easier time understanding yourself and your diet, and stop giving yourself such a hard time. I've accepted that I'm not a slim body type. I am a mesomorphic average body type. So depending on what I eat a day, there might be a day my waist is snatched. The next day I might have a pot belly, and the next week I might have abs. The next day I might have no abs. So that's like the mesomorphic body type. I believe these are the right. I'm putting the right labels to the name. So yeah, I accepted that about myself. So you know what that means? That means that I cannot do a temporary diet. I have to have a permanent lifestyle change to be able to preserve the weight that I have and that I lost. The first thing you want to do when it comes to losing weight is to buy a scale. A scale is a very important part, because you'll be surprised how you can eat the littlest thing and then you'll jump on the scale and then you'll see you went up 3 pounds after drinking the littlest thing. So you kind of get to see how your body reacts to the things that you're putting inside. Guys, let me actually put this timer on. Sorry. Let me put this timer on. I don't like to over talk. So yeah, what was I saying? Buy a scale. I know it's hard to look at the scale, especially when you're so far off from where you want to be, but that hurt will motivate you to keep going and going and going and going. There will be a time where I'll tell you to let the scale go. So after you've kind of already gotten used to your routine lifestyle, then you can let the scale go. Because the scale can go both ways, you know. It could be unhealthy mentally, but it also can be very healthy mentally. So what I mean, it can be unhealthy mentally. Yes, you will catch yourself probably weighing yourself 8 times a day. But to be honest, I think it's a very important part of your weight loss journey to kind of see what reactions are you having to certain foods. Now, let me see. Yeah, and you want to see if your diet and routine is working. So a lot of times, like, if you don't have a scale and you're in the gym, a lot of times, specifically women, men don't really do this, but it's women that do it. They think that, oh, well, I'm working out, I'm sweating so much, my heart is beating fast, I must be losing weight. So, you know, I don't need a scale, and I could sneak a cheat snack and have 2 Oreos because I worked so hard today. Well, let me tell you, you did not work as hard as you think that you did. You did not work as hard as you think that you did. I went through that stage when I was doing gym. I went through that stage to realize that, you know, 30 minutes is not enough. An hour is rarely enough, because people are really not working out the full hour. They're working out 30 minutes. When you go into the gym for 30 minutes, you're really not working out for the full 30 minutes. You might be working out for 15. So, yeah. Yes, a lot of the women are very delusional. So they think that, especially when they're so far off their weight, they think that, oh, I'm sweating, oh yeah, and then we like to, I'm guilty, we like to convince ourselves in the mirror that we're getting smaller, and we're really not. And you won't know that unless you get the scale. Because you'll get on the scale some days and you'll look the same day before, but you actually lost weight. But you know, a lot of women are delusional, and they think because they're doing something different, that they're doing something they never did before, because it hurt, because their body is swollen, that they're losing weight, and you are not. You're just wasting your time in the gym. You know why? Because gym is completely invalid and completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Pointless if you don't fix your nutrition. The nutrition is the most important part. I know everybody says that, but going to the gym, you will not lose weight going to the gym. You will only make your fat hard. That's all you're going to do is make you're going to be big and hard like a football player, basically. A lot of women want to skip the most important part about losing weight, which is cardio. I self tried that too. You want to go to the gym, you want to do squats, you want to jump on all of these machines, you want to play around and do all of these band on your legs and a bunch of, excuse my language, a bunch of magie, a bunch of foolishness. You need to go and run. Do the one thing that a lot of women try to avoid doing because they really don't, their body is not used to it. Their mind and brain has never done it before, so it seems like very, very hard to do. Running is the only way that you will lose weight. It was the only way that you will really get the results that you're looking for fast. You need to run. It might seem like a lot to do and very unenjoyable, but I assure you, when you put up your proper position, because you have to run in a proper position for it not to feel like so hard to do. You have to have your chin up, you have to have your shoulders back, you have to reach into all of your muscles, so reach all the way in your back muscles, have your arms up when you run, tighten your core, because when I started to try to run, a lot of times you want to look down. You want to look down and see like the road, but the only way to run and be like focused is to look up. To look up. You have to look up with your chin up, not to the height that you are, but your chin up. It makes a lot difference on your neck, and you're gonna feel less tired as you run. Now, another thing a lot of women are struggling with in the gym, they think that everybody in the gym is sober, and they're not. The reason why a lot of people like myself, I still go to the gym 8 hours for 8 hours. I take pre-workout. Everybody has their own, everybody who's like really hard in the gym, they're on some type of stimulant to give them a lot of energy, and it plays with our mind, and we feel super focused and we feel super determined, and then we get this adrenaline rush, and it just lasts for hours. So I do espresso like I'm doing now. Do you not see, like in the beginning of the video I didn't want to talk, and now so that's what espresso does for me. I'm able to stay up for a long time. I have a lot of energy, I have a lot of focus, and I feel like I can do anything. It's some days when I don't feel like working out, if I take 3 shots of espresso, I'm just like almost like what people describe what Coke does. I'm not saying I ever did Coke, but I'm just saying espresso has a lot of the same effects as cocaine. And there are people who do this espresso, and they do have people who are doing cocaine as a pre-workout, and that's why they just seem like they just have all of this energy, but they really don't. It's a pre-workout. So if you're going to the gym sober, that is another thing that you're doing wrong, and that's why you're having a hard time enjoying it, because a lot of the people who are enjoying it are on a stimulant. They're on a stimulant that is making them like really jittery. Like when you take espresso and you sit and you be still too long, you actually start to shake. And because you like, as soon as the espresso hits you gotta take off. Basically, you gotta excuse my language, you have to take off. I do not advise Red Bull. It has a lot of sugar. There are energy. I don't like artificial fruit flavored drinks, but if that's what you like, get a no sugar one. To me, espresso is the best one, because not only does it give me that heap of energy, it cleans my stomach out when I'm doing all of that running. Anybody who knows anything about coffee, you know that coffee cleans your stomach out and makes you go to the bathroom. So espresso coffee is like more concentrated, so your stomach's gonna start turning, and you're always going to have a valid poop. Actually, that's another thing I want to speak about is pooping. Let me write that down. Pooping is a big part Bowel movements is a big part of losing weight. If a lot of times you're not like as big as you think you are, your stomach, you have bad gut health. Gut health, let me write that down. Gut health is the big part if you want to lose your stomach. So all of the girls are saying, oh, I just want to go to the gym to lose my stomach. You will not lose your stomach if you do not fix your gut health. So when your stomach is swollen like that, it is not necessarily weight, it is bacteria, and your gut is actually sick, basically. Your gut is sick, and you could actually be bloated for years. So a lot of ladies don't know this. They think that bloating is a temporary thing. Oh, I'm just bloated for a couple of days. I'm just bloated for a month. No, I was bloated actually for years. So I'm not for, you know what I mean. Lucia's know what I mean. For 4 years. Just know. So the bad bacteria is actually inflating your stomach, almost swelling up your stomach. So what we have to do is put good bacteria. So that's what a probiotic is. The good bacteria is going to push out the bad bacteria, and you're going to poop more. So your big stomach is basically because you have a lot of trapped up poop. I was about to say the S word, but I like really trying to keep it classy. Not trying to. I like to keep it classy, especially on my YouTube. There's no reason for me to curse. So you have a lot of trapped up poop and bacteria, and it's swelling your stomach. So how do you notice your gut health is bad? Well, if your farts stink, if your farts, when you pass gas and they smells like rotten eggs and it smells super stinky, that means you have a bunch of backed up poop in your colon. And as long as you have that in there and it's not coming out, because going to the gym is not going to clean out your stomach unless you are doing the nutrition part. So you actually have to heal your gut first before you go to the gym. And how do you heal your gut? You heal your gut through probiotics. What are probiotics? Probiotics is a healthy bacteria that your body needs and that you're naturally supposed to be getting from foods, but a lot of you guys don't eat the proper foods to be able to get the probiotics. Probiotics are sold in vitamin style. Probiotics is sold in like Greek yogurt. You have to find the right one. All Greek yogurt is not real. Sauerkraut, kimchi. So I do the kimchi one. I think the kimchi one actually reacts the best. I go back and forth through different ones. I don't like to take the vitamins because they don't really do anything for me. You do your own research of what probiotic and do trial and error works for you. And until you're having at least 3 poops a day, then after, I want you guys to do these steps first before you just waste your time in the gym. Until you clean your stomach out. So it's not necessarily a detox. If you're really overweight, yes, you're gonna need a detox too. I'm gonna speak about detox as well, a little. So yeah, you'll need to put in good bacteria and flush out. You'll know that you're flushed out when your farts stop smelling like rotten eggs. So just know, any girl, any man, I don't really find men poops stinking that much as ladies though. Any women whose farts smelling like rotten eggs got a bunch of trapped up poop in her colon. And it's actually really pretty disgusting. Like, a lot of people think it's normal, but it's really not, and it's really disgusting. Yeah, so you need to clean out this poop. You have to do the probiotic every single day in the morning. It needs to be the first thing that you eat. So what you want to do is in the morning, in the night, your stomach acids break down your food. So in the morning, your stomach is very acidic. So you have to dilute your stomach before you eat anything. That's another thing that people do not know. You don't just eat something in the morning. You're acidic in the morning. So you need to add more acidic things. What you need to do is dilute the acid first, and then you add the bacteria, and the bacteria is able to push out the bad bacteria, and then immediately you go and poop. This is how I've been doing my mornings for, I say, a year and a half now, and it doesn't take no longer than, I say, about 30 minutes after I take my probiotic. I eat my kimchi. I don't eat a lot of it. You need to stop eating for taste too. I'm going to talk about that as well. Well, stop eating for taste. And what I mean by this, you will find a lot of the probiotic food are nasty. But so what? You know, a lot of models do not eat for taste. You eat for the benefits that they do for you. And that is a better way of eating. Stop eating everything for taste. Everything is not supposed to taste good. Some things are literally just supposed to be to preserve your health. So probiotics is gonna make your skin look better. It's gonna make your stomach look better. So who cares if it's nasty? Who cares if it don't taste good? Like, do you want to be a baddie or not? Like, do you're going to have to drink the fish oil. You're going to have to eat the no salt, because you know what? You're going to eat in your looks. Do you want to eat in your stomach, or do you want to serve? Do you want to eat in the way that you look? In the way do you want your waist to eat? Like, do you want your neck bones to eat? Do you want your legs to eat, or do you just want to eat? Do you just want your mouth to eat? Which one? You're gonna have to choose which one. And it's gonna be so much better when you stop eating for taste, because you're even gonna handle men more properly. A lot of the times when you value food so much and the taste of it, that's how a lot of men get you. All they gotta do is wave a little piece of chicken in front of your face, a little KFC, and your mind is completely hijacked from all of the yeast in your brain. So models, because they don't spend so much money on food, do you know how they getting it out the man? Because they don't like food that much. Clothes, shoes, jewelry, makeup. So when you start liking food so much, that is when you're going to actually start getting and attracting the proper men. Because first of all, a lot of men actually, I'm going to say a lot of high value men, they don't really like women that eat too much, because it is kind of a waste of money. Why would you go out to a nice luxury? Yeah, you can go out to the luxury dinner, right? But there is a way you order. I'll talk about that. I don't know, in this video or next video. Order etiquettes with rich men. So you can go out to the nice restaurant, but you are not actually supposed to be eating hundreds of dollars of food. It doesn't, like, because it's a high value man, it looks raunchy. It looks like you really came out here for the food and you value food so much. And men will actually stop taking you out, and they'll be kind of like, what's the word? They'll be kind of hesitant to take you out to nice restaurants, because they know you're gonna run up a check. What you want to do when you go out, so you want to eat, and you just want to look good. You get you a drink, feel sexy, enjoy the ambiance. The ambiance is way more important than the taste. And if anything, you can take whatever you really craving home. Men will start to take you out more to nice restaurants when they know that you really don't eat like that, because they know that the bill is not going to be that expensive, and they're actually going to enjoy taking you out way more. Stop eating for taste. You will find a lot of the healthy lifestyle is maybe not going to say that healthy lifestyle is not good, but maybe certain foods that are good for you may not taste that well. But once you start to see those results, then it doesn't matter anymore. Like, I eat raw broccoli every week. I mean, to me, raw broccoli is not disgustingly terrible, but maybe some people might say it is. But vitamin K is going to keep me young looking forever. So do you, like, when I'm eating my broccoli, I'm not eating broccoli like, oh, it tastes so bad. I'm eating it happy knowing what it's about to do for my skin. When I chop down avocado without any stewed chicken or any rice, I immediately think and manifest of how great and oily it's going to make my skin, and it's going to make me glow. That's why I'm eating it. When I eat tomato, I don't eat tomato like, oh, it's disgusting. I know when I eat tomato, my skin is going to brighten up. And you're not supposed to do this thing one time. You will not see results until you're doing it all the time. Grapefruit. I know when I eat this grapefruit, I will have no appetite. My stomach is going to be shrunken in the morning. My skin is going to be radiant because it has lots of vitamin C. I love grapefruit. So, yes. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, we're going to talk about gym time. I spoke about that earlier. A lot of the times You are not in the gym as long as you think you are, especially when your diet is a certain way. So let me elaborate when I say this. Two Oreos, two Oreos is 300 calories. Three Oreos is like 450 calories. It takes 1 hour to do 300 calories. It takes 1 hour to burn off two Oreos. And you, big back you, had two Oreos, a smoothie because you thought it was healthy. So it's high, full of cantaloupe, watermelon, whatever high sugar fruit you put in there, and blended it up with honey. And then, oh, I wrote it down. Then you have granola because you think that's healthy too, which takes another hour to burn off. The smoothie takes about 2 hours. The granola will take about another hour and a half. Then all the carbs like the potatoes, the rice, that takes 2 hours. So you really burnt off absolutely nothing. So you think that, oh, let me have two Oreos. Two Oreos is cheap now. It won't hurt me. Them little two Oreos take 1 hour to burn off. And you only go to the gym for 30 minutes. And you didn't even eat two Oreos. You ate 5 Oreos. And you drank juice. And you ate fried chicken. And you had rice. So your body didn't even get your body, and then you think that everything's okay because you have the smoothie. All of it is sugar. A big misconception is that there's a natural sugar and there is a refined sugar. Your body doesn't know the difference. Anything that is sweet is going to process as sugar. So even like fruit, well, not this fruit because this fruit really doesn't have that much sugar in it. This is a grapefruit. Grapefruit doesn't have that much sugar in it. So grapes, apples, banana, all of that stuff turn right into sugar. It's not healthy. Like, it's healthy when that's the only thing that you ate and you didn't eat the two Oreos and you didn't eat the rice so basically your body doesn't even get to the healthy stuff. That's the last thing. So that salad that you think that is doing you something, when you went to the gym, your body is still trying to burn off them Oreos. Your body is still trying to burn off the bread and butter. Your body still is trying to burn off the juice. It didn't even get to the broccoli that you ate. It didn't get to the steak that you ate. It didn't get to the fish that you ate. It didn't get to that pointless juice. I think juicing is like the most pointless thing unless you're skinny already and you just want to like tighten up. But to me, personally, it's like the worst way to lose weight. There is no juice in the real like diet world. You have to give that up. Stop trying to find little things, little sweet hacks. I'm going to explain sugar in another video. I can't give you guys too much information. I'm going to explain sugar and how it affects the mind and the body and the brain. Well, the brain is the body, so you know what I mean already. But there's a lot of misconceptions of like I said, so if you're eating high fruit stuff, like a whole banana is a lot of calories, despite what people may think. Plantain is a lot of calories. Green fig is a sit Nusha. Green fig. Oh, let me get on nutrients real quick. You think that after eating the whole thing of rice, avocado, 2 green figs, 2 dumplings, dashing, hot food, and not because you ate a piece of salad that you're going to lose weight? Because you didn't eat meat today, you're going to lose weight? I don't know that many. Let me say this. I don't know. I see them on the internet, but in person, I don't know that many in shape vegans or vegetarians. You know why? Because they hike on carbs. Take that misconception that meat is making you fat. Meat is not making you fat. Carbs are making you fat. We as black people, and I'm talking to black people all over, so I'm talking to St. Lucians, I'm talking to African Americans, I'm talking to Afro-Latinas, I'm talking to Africans. We used to be slaves, so we needed a high carb diet because we were working like slaves. We were in the plantation for hours. So the little hot food and all that stuff is actually going by really, really fast when you're out blazing in the hot sun. But you work at KM too. Sitting your ass down, excuse my language, sitting yourself down the whole day, and you think that you deserve a whole plate of rice, and you deserve a whole thing of chicken, and 2 green figs too, and then after that you're saying you want something sweet? like you working like a planter. That's like the only people that can eat that type of food is if you're working hard labor. So unless you're a planter, unless you plant in the fall, then you don't get to eat that. No more rice for you. Unless you own unless you're a fisherman and you out in the ocean fishing all day, unless you're in the fall planting green fig all day, you don't eat like that. You just get the fish and the avocado. You don't get the rice. You don't get the hard food. You don't get the plantain. That is for a man. That is for a hard-working man. A lot of you ladies are eating for like hard-working man. You should not have a whole thing of plate of food. That is how a man eats. You don't realize that the big reason why a lot of like young men are slim because they're always active. They're always active. You at KM2 all day on your behind. You at Marcy all day just standing up. Some of y'all sitting down now, doing absolutely nothing. And you feel like because you worked a hard shift, you deserve this whole big plate of food. You didn't really burn any calories. You probably only took probably 300 steps, which is not a lot of steps. It's like literally, basically you did nothing the whole day. Even though it feels like you did something the whole day and you want to reward yourself with this big plate of food, but you really didn't do anything the whole day. So, I mean, ladies, stop eating like grown men. You're not one. Stop eating like grown men and growing boys. You're not one. I mean, I know women that are pregnant and they don't eat like that. Guys, we only have a minute left. I really would like to talk more. I don't know. You guys think I should talk more? I don't know. Let me see. If it's some people in here, I might say a couple of more things. But I have 52 seconds left. I don't like to keep the live going on too long. Oh, alcohol. Alcohol is a very, what's the word for it? It's a touchy topic when it comes to weight loss. You have some people who say that, you know, alcohol contributes to weight gain, but to me, as someone who drinks alcohol, I'm not gonna call myself an alcoholic, but rum, no. Pito, no. Heineken, are you crazy? You mad? Ufu? Ladies, I'm tired of seeing you with pito in your hand. I'm talking about a flat stomach. I know that it seems like aesthetically trending to do what the men are doing, but unless you want to end up looking like your daddy with his big belly, I advise you stay away from the Pierre Marcel. The American one is the Taylor part. Let me tell you, I'm gonna do a whole video about sweet wine and why I hate it so much. It's not only is it so unhealthy for you, it's ghetto. It's ghetto, and a lot of women think that, you know, in the lower class people are the only ones that think that sweet wine is so great. But if you're around anybody with money, they will look at you crazy for ordering sweet wine, because wine lovers like myself know that the best wine is not sweet. It's the cheapest version. It has so much yeast. It's really bad for women, and it's like I said, it is ghetto. Rum, obviously, well, if you didn't know, rum is sugar cane. So you just eating bare sugar. Cognac, I believe that's sugar cane too. Gin is potato starch. The only alcohol I recommend drinking if you're trying to lose weight, but because you can't give up everything. That's just unrealistic. You can't give up sugar, carbs, weed, and whatever, you know, suppressants that you might do. You can't give up everything. That's just unrealistic unless you're just at that point of your life. But tequila, red dry wine, and not sweet. So like a Merlot, like a Pinot Grigio, a Prosecco, no Moscato, no Chardonnay, none of this sweet stuff in it, no cocktail drink. The only cocktail you get is skinny cocktail. To be honest, cocktail is how a lot of y'all got that in the first place. There's a lot of unnecessary sugar in cocktail. Imagine just a little shot of the sugar syrup is like 600 calories. Now, I just told you that it takes 2 hours to burn out 250 calories. So these drinks, these margarita, that's how I got big. Is those margaritas, amaretto sours, those sweet cocktail drinks contain so much sugar in it. It's actually insane. It's actually crazy how much sugar they contain in it, and it's almost impossible to burn it off. So there was a time, some of the Lucians remember this, I was working out every day, I was jump roping, but the weight wasn't going because I was still drinking the margaritas, I was still drinking the amaretto sours, I was still drinking the, what's the other, oh, the Bounties. I used to like Bounty. I can't even believe that's coming out my mouth because I'm so feminine now and I just could never touch a Bounty again. And the way they make you feel. The way you make me. Okay, so the way they make you feel, once you start going healthy for a consistent period of time, you'll notice how these high carb foods throw you to sleep right away. Like anytime I eat rice or anything like unhealthy, I feel tired. Like immediately I want to go to sleep. And a lot of because you've been doing it so long, you think it's normal until you stop doing it and you're just like eating healthy for a long period of time and you realize how you don't feel tired after you eat. You have so much energy. So when you do eat a honey bun or a slice of pizza, immediately I'm out and I have no energy and it's very, very hard for me to stay up. So yeah, cocktail drinks, throw them out. That is the killer. That is the main reason why you are fat, is because the cocktail drinks have the sugar in it, and then the alcohol making your brain want more food, and the food that your brain is telling, the food that the alcohol is telling your brain that you want is very unhealthy food. It's fries, it's pizza, it's chips, and then because you're drunk, you're going to eat it in large quantity amounts because you're drunk, and you're not going to eat portions, and you're going to gain more weight. So you can lose weight. You're going to have to take stronger drinks. You don't need to have no sugar drinks and drink it, because with sugary drinks you have to drink so many of them to feel something. So nobody ever just get one margarita. That does so one margarita, two margarita, three margarita, four margarita, five margaritas is like 2,000 calories. You're only supposed to have, as a lady, you're only supposed to have like 1,500 calories a day, and you drunk 2,000 in the nighttime. After the street party, you drunk 2,000 calories, and then you rewarded yourself because you think, oh, I work hard, it's Friday, I work hard. You had this big plate, and then on Sunday you're gonna top it off with Sunday dinner too, and then on Saturday you're going to go to Ritual Sushi, you're going to go up to Grosile and eat more, and then you're gonna tell yourself on Monday you're going to go and get a chicken and fries. And you don't know why you can't lose weight. St. Lucia's biggest problem is they like a lot of juice. They like a lot of juice. Let me tell you, sugar should not be lasting a week in your house. Sugar should not even be lasting a month in your house. Sugar should not even be lasting a bag of sugar should not even be lasting 2 months. A bag of sugar, the sugar at Massey, you know that bag, I don't know the name of it, but you know that bag of the brown sugar should last you 6 months. You get enough sugar in the outside world. To be honest, you don't need to buy sugar again. I stopped buying sugar a long time ago. I have no sugar. You don't need to buy sugar. You don't need to buy salt. Salt traps in water weight. And that's another thing. So now you have the sugar, you have the bad bacteria, and now you have a high salt diet, and now you have trapped water weight, and it expands your stomach. And that is why you're looking pregnant. But guys, I spoke enough today. I will speak about this topic again, about points I didn't touch. I did not touch all my points, but I definitely enjoyed talking about this way more than what I usually talk about, because obviously, lifestyle is a big part of my, gym lifestyle is a big part of my life. So I will see you guys in another video. Like the video, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions. I will probably answer some more questions and a more detailed answer in the next video. Have a good night. Bye. Oh my god, I had all that on my chin. You're wrong.